Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one here is for Arrested Development. Season 2, episode number 14. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell all the friends we over here watching Arrested Development on TV. Thank you.
You look very handsome.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Alright.
Your voice back.
Yeah. Alright, so executive producer JoJo coming through to say jumping the shark is an idiom that was coined in 1985 by John Hine. He developed it in response to a 1977 episode from the 5th season of what show?
Jonathan Hines.
Where did
What?
Jump the Shark get coined
Oh,
from?
that's from Happy Days.
There we go.
Yeah.
When Henry Winkler Fonzie jumps over a shark while on water skis.
Mm-hmm.
The phrase jumping the shark is used to argue that a creative outlet or work appears to
It's
be
done.
making a misguided attempt at generating new attention or publicity for something that is perceived to be once but no longer widely popular.
Yeah, it's done.
In this episode, Barry, Henry Winkler, casually jumped over a literal shark on the dock. Move over, Dan Harmon. This is the bar for meta jokes. Shut up! I did not see that or notice that.
Yeah, we missed over that shark. Oh, yeah, we missed that.
Yeah. I love Henry Winkler.
You gotta be watching the background.
Did I tell you my story?
Yeah, baby.
Just messing with you. Alright, Sandman comes in. You're like yapping. Sandman comes in and says, so a bit of TV history with this episode when Barry hopped over the shark that had the seal's flipper. Well, I know you're familiar with Henry Winkler and his most famous character, the Fonz. What you might not be aware of is that it was him as that character that was responsible for the phrase, jumping the shark.
Yep.
In an episode of Happy Days to show off Winkler's water skiing skills, they had an episode of him wearing his trademark leather jacket, jumping a shark. It was just as ridiculous as it sounds.
Yeah.
While this was still in the show's heydays, the stunt was ultimately seen as silly and making no sense for the character, and the phrase jump the shark entered the lexicon.
Mm-hmm.
While many shows have jumped the shark since then, Henry Winkler is believed to be the only actor whose characters have literally jumped a shark twice. I got goosies. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
so clever.
The writers be up late at night.
Man, so
Thinking
clever.
about shit.
Seriously, they're so
Yeah.
smart. They're so much smarter than we are. Great comments as always. Let's jump into episode 14 right now.
Now the story of a wealthy... Michael was surprised to find the house still a mess a week after the fumigation.
So you still haven't put this stuff back yet, huh? You've got to be the laziest person in the world.
If you weren't all the way on the other side of the room, I'd slap your face.
I asked you to clean this up.
Yeah, and you also asked me to call the fumigators, and you haven't even thanked me for doing that.
Michael had asked her to do this, but that was long before he began hiding his fugitive father
You
in
finna
the
fumigate with your
attic.
daddy after
Right.
that?
Oh my god, so it's
Oh,
been like
man.
so long ago.
Luckily, Michael was notified in time.
Well, we had a deal, you know. I pay for everything, and you clean the house. We've only done it once.
She hadn't even done it that time, but instead intercepted her mother's housekeeper as she was arriving for work.
Mrs. Oh, I have to make one quick stop first.
Oh my god, she kidnapped her so she would clean the house.
Yours or Mister's?
Mister's.
Lupe never accepted a ride from Lindsay again.
Well, I'm sorry, Michael, but Tobias moving out hasn't been easy.
For any of us.
You didn't even notice you'd gone, did you?
I did notice we had stopped T-Bone the Christopher Lowell show. What happened?
I tried to give it one last chance. Like what you see?
I've been looking for those. You're gonna stretch them out.
That's all you can say?
Well, excuse me for liking the way they shape my junk.
I don't know why, but that's it. You can pack your junk and get out.
You're kicking me out.
A stuffy office meeting? Well, maybe it's time for a little office magic.
What's office magic?
Sometimes it's as simple as turning 10:45 in the morning into lunchtime.
Why does lunch have to be so dull?
Maybe you prefer some chicken instead. All right, let's cut. Take
Did
5.
I?
everybody.
No, we're not taking 5. Hey, is this guy with you?
Yeah, he's an actor, Ron Michelson.
You know,
Ron Michaels.
Investor. He voted against me, which is the vote that I asked you to be here for. So, you know what? I don't know why, but that's it. Okay? I don't think I can work with you anymore.
Well, you kind of have to guide the president.
No, I'm the president.
No, you lost the presidency. Just like you did in high school when you refused to play dirty like I told you to. Worked when I ran.
You refused to play dirty.
Okay? I do all the work. I've been helping you out, but that's all.
Sorry to hear you say that, Michael. Because it just cost you your job.
I'm serious, it's over.
How do you call security on this thing?
You hit pound 00 to operate the system.
How does tic-tac-toe, right?
Yeah, pound is this one.
That thing and the other thing flashes.
Pound and then 0,
I
0,
do,
27.
I didn't
Tell
say
you what, you don't need to learn how to work the system because you're out.
I don't even know why he was helping him.
Fire.
Have security send a man. Wrong guy.
No, you don't, but you don't have to do this.
The guard had recently lost half his tie to office magic.
Oh, I don't mind.
Get this. Getting this? Cheat out. You have to cheat out.
Oh, hey,
What was that all about?
your uncle doesn't not work here anymore. So I guess your mom told you about your dad moving out, huh?
No, she did not tell me that.
Oh,
But she doesn't tell me anything. Neither of them do.
sorry. Guess I shouldn't have
What's
said
you got
anything.
going on?
Maybe I
Oh,
should
just
just start keeping some
printing
secrets
these
of my
flyers for
own.
my new movie.
Why are you at school right now?
Marry me.
I'm so sorry. I forgot who I was talking to. I was just using your copier to make some campaign posters.
Well, then by all means, let me help you out.
I mean, I don't even know I'm doing it. He's gonna win by a landslide.
That's what I was telling him.
How do you know Steve Holt? Are you in AA?
I was talking about George Michael. He's running for student body president. Who's Steve Holt?
He's just the hottest guy in school. And he's won 3 years in a row, every year after his first junior year.
So
Look
then
at
he's more
him.
popular than George Michael.
Well, that's like comparing apples and some fruit nobody's ever heard of.
He might even finish after the Indian kid.
I guess I gotta get down to the school and see if I can stop him from signing up, huh?
Yes, you have to. And do you think you could put up a couple of these when you're there? Because I was really not in the mood to go down there.
Michael went to take
He's
care
up
of his
against my
son,
son.
Right.
as Lucille discovered that hers was already being taken care of.
What?
You're too good to polish the candlesticks. You're fired.
You can't fire me. I'm your son. I'm firing you.
I was firing Lupe.
No, that makes more sense.
She felt really bad for him.
Yeah.
Lindsay came upon Lupe, who
Yeah,
just
she
been
did.
fired.
Can't you at least come over and dustbuster or something?
I know Dustbuster anymore.
Fine, I'll dustbuster.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's miscommunication.
In the bathroom of the wrench set, and they started shooting. Also, I don't think this is a real toy.
So I just wanted to check on baby and tell you that I haven't landed a part yet.
But despite what you may think, my talent shall win out.
Well, maybe it's fine. We've just been
Looking for a cleaning lady, so if you hear one,
Dirty cop. Frank Wrench is gonna clean.
What's this door locked?
God, somebody using the set bathroom?
Michael arrived at school to talk his son out of running for office.
It took me all day, but I got the 10 signatures I needed. I'm running for student body president.
Listen.
You need 10
To
seconds?
use your idea and really highlight being chased.
Well, I just meant that you two shouldn't. Hey, you're not gonna put up this poster, are you?
I think it's really gonna appeal to the Christian crowd.
You know, I couldn't have done this without you
Virgin.
guys. I'm gonna win this thing.
Hope forever. I'm gonna win
His
this
goat
thing.
showed up at his mother's.
Well, guess who's been fired?
Michael fired you?
No, I fired him. As a result, I'm no longer welcome in the office.
What a coincidence. I just fired my housekeeper, but I've already found a replacement. It's a robot.
I hate it. I miss Lupe.
No, I won't let you go down that road. I want you to be strong. You don't need the
Found a
comfort of an
replacement.
immigrant in mother's old stirrup pants to make you feel that way.
Oh, you're hungry.
Lindsay was about to find a replacement for Lupe as well.
The new housekeeper, the agency sent me over.
I'm sorry, I didn't call it.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lydia Featherbottom, and I can
Maybe that's fucking.
I can clean
What's his
and I
face?
can take
Tobias.
out the little ones. I can also
He's
sing a
he's
song if
Miss
it comes in
Doubtfire.
just outfiring it. Yeah.
When you put a squirt of frosting down your throat before we take a medication.
Tobias had gained access to the studio's wardrobe and makeup department. He was eager to both see his daughter and prove to his wife that he had what it took to be an actor. It was the exact plot of the film Mrs. Doubtfire.
Besides,
That's for fresh crack.
for fresh
That's not for mine.
you and Joe were like the biblical brothers, Gallant and Griffith.
Michael realized he had lived like Gallant, and if he wanted to help his son's election, he would have to find Goofus.
Been looking all over for you, pal.
You came to grovel for the job of president. You're too late. My brother already fired me.
Listen, I'm really, really sorry that I got upset with you, you know, and I never meant to, I didn't even mean to fire you,
move your leg?
I just got so frustrated.
I
and Joe,
can't sit.
I gotta talk to you like this.
Well, now I feel bad for firing you.
Listen, George Michael is running for student body president, and I have a feeling he's going to get slaughtered.
Yeah, you want to teach him
He's
some
running
dirty tricks?
against basically a young you.
Wow. Won't be easy to win a race against myself. Of course, if anyone can do it, I can.
That's right.
Wish I was 15 years younger.
Now, he doesn't need to beat him, just needs to beat the Indian kid.
And if I do this, you'll rehire me?
Of course I will.
See, the mere fact that you think you can says to me that I shouldn't let you. Of course, we both need to work.
Of course, we both need to work. He's not even understanding.
It's my maid.
Where's my
But the
maid?
robot was busy elsewhere.
What do you expect, Mother? I'm half machine.
Oh my god, baby.
I'm a monster!
Look how Michelle's face. She gives no fucks.
Yeah.
Michael brought Job in to consult on his son's campaign.
Focus on the video and shy away from the virgin thing.
Oh, we should definitely sacrifice the whole virgin thing. And I got the perfect way. We hand out rubbers that say, "We salute George Michael."
We're not even supposed to have outside help.
And I don't want to make Steve look bad.
Yeah, I just don't want my son to be embarrassed up there, so let's not play too dirty.
Good point. 2%.
2%. Is that how little I lost by?
Lost by?
It's
Yeah,
close.
that's all you
It's not
got.
really important right now.
Yeah, well, if your
He
son
lost
wants
by
more than
2%,
2%,
right?
he's going to have to go after Steve Holt. So, I want you to tell me every awful rumor you've ever heard about this kid.
I can't support this. And neither can the Christian kids that were gonna make you president.
And I think she's really upset about this.
Where this nigga be getting these
George
Arizona,
Michael.
New Mexico shirts from, baby?
Meanwhile, downstairs, Maybe was meeting her new singing nanny.
Now, take your fun.
This is my mom's, and it's Fen-Phen, and it's been banned by the FDA.
Oh, well, you should always read the label. You should always read it.
So you're just gonna keep saying it every time you got something to say?
Mr. Fingerbottom?
Mrs.
Right, Mrs. I should really get going.
No. Sit back. What's the rush, please? I want to hear about you. Tell me about your family. I'm sure wherever your father is right now, she loves you very, very much.
Not enough to be honest with me.
She loved it.
And after a few days, Job was ready to unveil George Michael's new message.
Drought, starvation, these are the things my family has had to deal with for generations.
That's the Indian kid.
Although fortunately not since we moved to Corona del Mar.
You are a terrorist.
How stupid would you have to be to say something like that?
You're not wanted here.
Oh my god, babe.
Joe.
Michael.
Tell me George Michael's too?
You already yelling this bullshit.
Don't worry, it's very tastefully done.
Sure you made that video in a cave?
Real candidate, Steve Holt.
And soon it was time for...
Steve's more.
Guess I underestimated the religious vote. So Steve won?
No, Steve dropped out of the race. Says he wants to spend some time trying to find his real father. You know, Rav Nadir, the Indian kid, he got 97%.
Well, that leaves 3%. You did better.
The Indian kid got it, baby.
I'm tied with Bart Simpson and school sucks.
I'm really sorry, buddy.
Bart
I
Simpson.
only did this because I didn't want you to feel bad about yourself.
Hey, Star Door.
Hey, he knows you now. I'm really sorry, buddy.
He knows you now.
Well, it's just a drag. I mean, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend's gone forever, and I never wanted to do this in the first place.
George Michael? Was that really you doing those lightsaber moves? You were incredible.
I've only gotten better.
I've only gotten better.
You're still doing that?
So you wanna grab a curtain and go over to my place?
Wow, I'd love that.
Man, how the fuck you gonna come holler at me?
Make me feel good about myself.
You try to run, you just ran against me.
Gotta do something about that kid's self-esteem.
On the next Arrested
Babe, I
Development.
did try to say, Todd is
I'll take you the rest of the way!
Lucille finds a
Job's son?
housekeeper that she won't lose her son to.
What?
Because he was like, I never know my dad. And then we were just
yeah. In the same city.
And Steve Holt finally tracks down his real father.
I've been wondering my whole life who he is. A scientist, a doctor, a senator. Well, I got some bad news.
Yeah.
He's a magician.
Wow.
Yeah. They wouldn't have set that up for nothing.
That was gonna happen to my hair. Alright, that was episode 214 of Arrested Development. I must say the first two halves of that episode, I was just like, yeah, it's just an okay episode, what we got going on. But then at the very end, though, it started to get pretty good. I like the election, I like the run up to it and all that. That started to get a little bit more humorous. And the Mrs. Doubtfire called back on there with Tobias. I thought that was a little bit humorous as well. But other than that, I thought it was a so-so episode, just okay. But the very end, to me, was more entertaining. So, and then we got another reveal that Job has a son, which now the son is Steve Holt in there. So I don't know how we're gonna move forward with that, but I just thought that was a I don't know if that was a needed coincidence in this episode, but you know it was. So let's see how that dynamic plays out, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's watch episode 15 and see what the business is.
I like Tobias's callback to Mrs. Doubtfire. I thought that was a lot of fun. I don't think we needed as much of it because like his voice was hella annoying.
Yeah, he's singing the whole time.
He did not capture the Miss Doubtfire-ness at all. Not even close. Outside of the outfit, and then the nose, which I thought was really funny. But I did like that Tobias always comes through with the creative randomness that is in some sense funny. I wish that we would have seen more, honestly, because I agree with you. The last part when Job gets involved with the campaign, I wish that started the episode and we could have seen more of that unfold, because that was my favorite part too. Yeah. Like, I really like that as well. I do like the reveal that, I mean, they did it so subtly as far as Job's line about, if you get a Christian girl pregnant, that baby sticks.
Forever.
And I got one pregnant in high school, and then you try to retract and be like, no. Yeah. And then you have Steve Holt mention he's never known. It was well played. And typically I don't ever figure anything out, so like I feel really proud of myself. Yeah. But no, so that was well played. I just really enjoyed Job's interactions as far as the campaign, and wish that would have started on earlier in the episode, because that was the most entertaining part for me. I almost felt like we didn't get enough of it. I'm like, where's more of this? But all in all, good episode, and looking forward to the next one.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Arrested Development Season 2, episode number 14. And until next time, people, peace.